entire rest of the meta is open. What do you think? Give a quick guess what you think we're going to see in this game 2.
Well, you have to ask the question is, when does Ryley play bait, and does Anaban try to snipe bait? Those are the two big questions. Ryley also, and here we go, boom. Goblin Barrel.
Ooh, but a Fireball indicates to me this might not be an anti-bait deck. I mean, Fireball's decent enough against it, but you'd expect to see a log there.
Well, Milestone might not have been in his starting hand. I don't remember if he used log in game number 1. I don't think he did.
I don't believe
Snowball.
so either. I think Zap and Snowball. So we've got a bait deck here from Ryley. Princess is now with modern bait decks, the modern 2024 bait decks. Are there a lot of flex spots, or do you think that they're usually playing the same, 7 or 8 cards?
With bait, I mean, I think that with 115 cards now, right, and with the way that the game has evolved, pun intended here, the way the game has evolved in Clash Royale, thank you very much. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
All right.
You've had to create depth and variability in these decks, right? When we had 42 cards, bait was bait, hog was hog, right? But now you're not just playing the deck that you're playing; you're playing the myriad of options that your opponent has. So making finite adjustments, and especially, again, we're in in-game duels here, so you might see some more standard choices. Although my guess here is that Ryley has something in this deck designed to cover Mega Knight. We'll see if that's the case, even though he's not playing Mega Knight this game, because he pre-built. He probably has something to cover Mega Knight here. But when you're playing in non-in-game duels, those finite adjustments game by game, but once cards are eliminated after game 1 and after game 2, you'll see a lot more variation in these decks.
I've always been a fan of playing my bait decks a little greedy and running Prince in the Knight spot that we're seeing right here. So instead of running Knight, I always like Prince because I love the counterattack ability, especially with a Goblin Barrel coming overhead. Of course, I'm a Schmuck Ladder player, so I'm not winning a World Finals anytime soon, but I've always liked playing a little bit greedier with my bait decks. Great defense there by Ryley, putting the Inferno Tower right in front of the Miner to protect his Princess and forcing Anaban to go with spells to take the Princess off.
Yes, but the Evo Zap getting enough there for the death damage. And, one thing to think about, and my favorite card in the game, the Ice Golem, doing a little bit of kite work. The change, talk about the Evo editions, right? Evo Knight for 3 Elixir gives you so much more value in so many situations than Prince does, especially in a bait deck. You maintain that cycle, but now you have the extreme tankability of Evo Knight, which is so wonderful now.
Yeah, Evo Knight, spectacular card. So strong, does exactly what you need to do. And a rocket does not miss for Ryley with 3 seconds to go, giving Ryley the 2-0 victory over Anaban. That's another match in the books for Team Pekka, taking them to 4-1 after being down 1-0 early in this broadcast. What happened in that